This program is brought to you by FASTSIGNS of Durango. More than fast, more than signs. FASTSIGNS.
You're watching Durango TV News. I'm Wendy Graham-Settle. Here's today's story. Community Compassion Outreach, a new nonprofit that hopes to end homelessness in La Plata County, has announced plans to build up to 60 small homes on 10 acres of land on La Posta Road, designated for the region's low-income and homeless residents. It's called the Village of Hope, and while it's still in the planning stages and has a number of hurdles to overcome, Community Compassion Outreach has started a fundraising campaign to buy the land, build infrastructure, and the first phase development of 20 homes. A Valentine's Day dinner and fundraiser has been scheduled for Thursday, February 14th at CJ's Diner in Durango. The Village of Hope will be on Moose Lane next to the Animas River. The modest homes will be from 480 to 520 square feet in size, will house from 1 to 4 bedrooms, and cost an average of around $70,000 to build. They're called essential homes, and they were designed by Humanitarian House International founder Stuart Olson to provide permanent housing for low-income and homeless families at a reasonable cost. The village will include homes for sale, rent-subsidized housing, and permanent supportive housing with a social worker for people who've experienced homelessness because of drug or alcohol addiction or mental illness. And the development has been designed to give residents a feeling of privacy and open space to help them make a successful transition from living out in the open to a home.
The village will be programmed with a lot of services that we can bring in people who are getting some disability income, Social Security income, get them into the house, allow them to kind of get acquainted again with the box, because they, usually people who have been out in the streets for a long time, some people here have lived out in the streets for as long as 6 years. They need a space to learn, and we want to have mentors come in, knock on their door once in a while during the week and say, hey, how you doing? How's your house going? Do you like it or whatever? And if they're having problems, go in and maybe be a partner in maintaining that space, helping them not feel so overwhelmed.
A volunteer development team that includes the landowner, a local contractor, engineer, and others are seeking local, state, and federal funding, low-income housing subsidies, and private investors who want to fund the $7 million project. Bacot said the land will be placed in a trust to ensure that the homes remain available for low-income residents, and then any profits after expenses will be plowed back into the development to build more houses. Once the infrastructure is in place, houses can be built rather quickly because they'll be constructed with prefabricated insulated walls and systems. One house can be completed within a month. The development still must be approved by the City and County Joint Planning Commission, and developers need to connect to sewer and water systems. Infrastructure costs are expected to total more than $2 million, but the demand for inexpensive housing is there, and Bacot has no doubt that the houses will fill up as quickly as they're built.
We don't know when the money is going to come, but it takes a lot of work to do it. We share the same resources, every nonprofit here, every 400 nonprofits in town. We don't know how that's going to happen, but we realize that there are going to be smart investors going to look at this project and why not get into it? That's a good question. Why not do something?
Bacot admits that the proposed Village of Hope won't immediately resolve homelessness in the area, but its design and the support systems that will be offered will give people experiencing homelessness a better chance of getting off the streets than what currently exists. A 2017 point-in-time survey by the Department of Housing and Urban Development counted 91 homeless residents, a third of whom live unsheltered. Other surveys by the La Plata County Sheriff's Department and Housing Solutions of the Southwest indicate the number of homeless residents in the area is far higher.
I believe that we can be a model for small rural communities as well as the big cities if you just give people open space, which this whole theme is all about, is put people in small houses but give them open space, give them a place where they can walk through paths, and sit under a nice tree. Their dignity needs to return, and the only way to do that is give them a lovely place to stay. that feeling of belonging. I think this is what the village is for. It's a village of hope. Hope for being accepted as a human being again.
The Valentine's Day fundraiser at CJ's Diner will include choice of steak or vegetarian lasagna. 3 seatings will be offered at 4 o'clock, 5:30, and 7 p.m. Cost is only $25 per person. Proceeds will be used to support operating costs as the Village of Hope gets underway. You can make reservations at ccohome.org and look under the Events tab. Thanks for watching this edition of Durango TV News. I'm Wendy Graham Settle.